Proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live opening round coverage of the Players.
Hello again and welcome. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo, coming to you from one of the game's most famous venues, the TPC Sawgrass, home to the Players.
And home of the Players too. The PGA Tour professionals that play the tour, they basically run and own this wonderful venue. It is their championship, and it's one that each one of those players playing here this week would want to win. It might not be considered a major, but the Players, it is their championship.
And now back over to the fourth. Early in the round, steady, even par on the day.
Yeah, it's got that feel it could go either way here. Next few holes will probably tell us which way. That's fine. Rich, these winds haven't subsided at all today. It's certainly a tough test out there right now for these players.
They get your attention, don't they, as a player?
They have club selection right now, vital.
You put the ball back in your stance just a little bit?
If you're going to hit it down. A solid green.
Beautiful approach shot there and a good chance to take advantage. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Now sitting at 2 under par. Frank.
I lost count the number of bunkers here, off the tee and sort of in play with the second shot if you're in trouble, or even the one that's sort of left and long. Really good par 4 though. Fairway somehow has to be achieved. Reduce this par 4 to just a simple 2-shotter.
And now it's right in his wheelhouse, good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Terrific golf shot. And now for an easy birdie. Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
And who knows? It is a 4-round tournament, setting himself up for a good weekend, maybe a great one. The young star makes his birdie. Another shortish par 4, the 393-yard par 4 6th. Frank, what's the challenge here?
Well, there's 2 bunkers down the left, but that's not really the problem. If you hug that left side, there's palm trees that come into play on that second shot.
Well, this looks good.
Certainly is.
This has been a great performance so far, but Frank, a long ways to go. Do you ever worry about complacency?
Yeah, sometimes it just looks like it's too easy. At the moment, the putts are going in, the iron shots are going close enough, but some things, you know, they don't happen by accident. Keep right now.
Good swing, good shot yet again. Well, that's how you play the game, right there. Just a couple of feet. You have to like that. 4 under. 7th hole here at TPC Sawgrass generally plays into the wind, one of the stadium course's most difficult greens to hit, Frank.
It's a really weird tee shot here. You have those 3 little pop bunkers down the right, and then that bunker that meanders once again all the way down the left side. The bunker that's just slightly right of the canal. Very awkward to tee.
That is just a beautiful shot. Frank, no reason here to think we're going to see anything other than another good shot.
Yeah, in a great flow, and golf like this looks easy.
Well, that's just a tee to green clinic, a seminar on how to do it the right way, every single green in regulation. That was a nice birdie, and no doubt he's feeling pretty good about his position on this leaderboard.
A series of good holes in a row has got him to this point.
So through one round, Frank, our leader really put on a good show today.
They certainly did, Rich. It was truly a great performance.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the Players.
I mean, he just blasted it down the fairway, well over 325 yards. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Well, Frank, these winds have not at all subsided. Still a challenge.
Yeah, the same for everybody, and that's where you've just got to adjust your own mental par. And golf course was going to be difficult when you teed off, and it's certainly no different now.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Par yes. Now for birdie.
Well, that birdie has to feel even better, Rich, with everything so tight at the top.
Right in the middle of a Donnybrook at this point. If you're just joining us, we're at the 15th hole here at TPC Sawgrass, 449-yard par 4. Frank, what's in store here?
One of the on the golf course, Rich. Once again, you're coming out of a chute of trees, big bunker down the right side. Really, you want to hug that right side, though. It gives you a better entry into this green.
Frank, this is a way to make golf easy when you can hit it that deep.
Oh, I'm going to say a 3. I'm guessing the second one's a 2. Let's call it 320.
That should be pretty good right now. Almost classy.
They had a chance of going in.
Frankie's going for 2 birdies in a row.
If he can knock this one in, then that's certainly going to help the confidence.
Really hitting on all cylinders now. 9 under for the tournament. Things that fans love about this gauntlet, 16, 17, and 18. Each hole has that sort of hold your breath moment. Certainly 17, we know when that ball's in the air, you're holding your breath. Is it wet or dry? 16, same on that second shot. You're holding your, where is it? Right in the water or left with a chance for 3?
That's why you don't want to get too sloppy on that tee shot. A lot of people look at 16 because there's a wide fairway and they think just get it down there. The extra 10 or 15 yards, there's a little extra that the ball will kick a good 20 yards for clubs. I'd much rather go into 17 with a 4-iron than a 2-iron.
Can't hide the flagstick from that man. Another one inside of 5 feet. Settles in over the putt. Oh, yes, that's an eagle. Frank, just 137 yards on the card, but now the tricky winds come into play, making this a tough proposition.
It's a weird place on the golf course because you feel the breeze when you're coming down 16 and you feel like it's a cross breeze. You imagine that breeze should be the same, but there's like a bowl effect because of the fans behind and to the left side of 17. It almost creates that sort of turbulent air, and you never really know if you've got it right.
This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday, and a chance for another one today. Birdie try again here today. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Now one of the more difficult here at Sawgrass, 462-yard par 4. In 2013, this hole averaged .39 strokes above par. Challenge, Frank.
Just that big body of water that's to the left of 18 here that's also shared. Fairway bunker on this in this 18th hole. So really, lack of definition. It's so hard to find a target here.
Looking at 125 yards. Frank, this is just a pleasure to watch his game.
Notice it's just flowing too. There's not a lot of deep analysis going through his mind. Just one step in front of the other. If your swing's there, you don't have to find it. If your putting stroke's there, you don't have to find it. Just let it happen. There's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Frank, this is a player in full flight right now.
It looks too easy right now.
So all the scores have been posted for round number 2, and look who is on top of the leaderboard, Frank.
Yeah, with 2 very solid rounds of golf. Key right now, just stay out of your own way and keep it up. The pressure will start to build. We know that as you get closer to the end of this tournament.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live third-round coverage of the Players.
Split the fairway with that. Just a gorgeous swing. Frank, halfway home on maybe the toughest par 4 in the golf course.
Yeah, for some reason, for such a big green, it's always hard to get that second shot close.
Can't hide the flagstick from that man.
I thought that was in.
But, I mean, line, pace, it's hard to be critical of that.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. Good work right there. He'll settle for par. Frank, the 15th hole certainly has the respect of the professionals.
But you're right, this is a positional hole where just keep the ball down the left scout or you'll run out of fairway. From there, really a flag is what position on the green, because this is another green that's not flat. If the second shot lands on the wrong portion of the green, it'll finish well away from the hole.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin.
Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Oh, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Birdie here yesterday, trying to do it again today. Good putt. Now the start of the gauntlet, 16, 17, and 18. Par 5, 16. Frank tied all 4 days in winning in 2013.
Fred Couples made that fantastic eagle many years ago. Hole bends a little to the player's left. You don't have to hit driver here if you really must move that ball right to left. Happiness is a long that one.
This could be a huge momentum swing here, Frank.
Yeah, one more good swing, and he's going to have an eagle putt coming up. I know you don't want to get ahead of yourself, but that is well on the cards. Surely not.
Just a case of a hole suiting the player's eye. Made the birdie yesterday, and he has a good chance to make another one today. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. That's an eagle. Through the years, Frank, there have been 6 aces here at 17.
But it's hard to imagine that the last one was back in 2002 by none other than the most interesting man in the game and probably the most interesting par 3 in the game.
how you do it. Hit it close, take the pressure off that putt. That one should be no problem. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Right in the heart. People always talk about 17 being visually intimidating. Frank, what about 18?
If there's a little bit of wind off the right, the tee shot is so much easier. But if that wind is coming off the water, not only do you see the water and the wooden bulkheads, you see all the rough and the trees on the right. And of course, then you start bringing 5, 6, 7, even 8 into play. That's what makes this tee shot so hard.
Big full swing here. That's the way you want to finish up here at the 18th hole. Excellent drive, and gives himself a good chance to go after this hole location. Just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday, and he'd do it again today. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Nothing quite like the final round of a hotly contested championship, and this one could be a doozy.
And there's nothing quite like that leaderboard I'm looking at right now. We are going to have some amazing golf. This one is going to have to be won.
NBC Golf Channel, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live final round.
Uh-oh, this one's going left, Frank. It's going to be.
Yeah, that looked like it was headed for that thick stuff the whole way, but a little fortunate. But then I guess you're allowed that in this game.
Mark a birdie on the card. And through the years, Frank, it has gotten the best of the best, hasn't it?
We've seen Tiger Woods hit it left. We've seen Vijay Singh hit it left. We've seen so many players in the water down the left. Conversely, many a championship's been lost by hitting the ball up in the mounds on the right.
You take 4 here and run the 15?
I would sprint.
Always makes the hole easier, playing it from the fairway. Frank, there's a lot to factor at the 14th.
You can favor right side of this green and sort of allow the contours of the green just to move that ball to the left.
Seems to like it. Headed for the green. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
And getting ready for the putt. And he has it. If you're just joining us, we're at the 15th hole here at TPC Sawgrass, 449-yard par 4. Frank, what's in store here?
One of the prettiest tee shots on the golf course, Rich. One hug that right side, though, gives you a better entry into this green.
Wow, he moved that a long ways right in the fairway. Getting set now for the approach at the 15th.
Yeah, good-looking second shot here, but you've got to be precise. Hardly a flat spot on this green.
That's how you play the game, right there. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. Nice putt for birdie. No problems there.
Yeah, keeps the round going, keeps the momentum on his side.
Frank, you're one behind. Sunday afternoon, you're trying to win one of the game's great championships. Is this a spot that you love as a competitor, the 16th hole of par 5, with a chance to make a lot of noise?
It's a spot you cannot hide from, Rich, because you know exactly there. If you haven't looked at a scoreboard, you can feel it from the atmosphere.
Just blasted that tee ball, Frank. Frank, the second at 16. This is a chance for a player to put his name right alongside the likes of Freddie Couples, guys who have done some amazing things here at this par 5.
But it's going to take something special, something that's going to carry that little bunker on the right. Remember, once again, there's two sides to this green. The left side, which is the high side, and the low side on the right.
This one's looking good. Just a sensational shot, and he will have that for an eagle.
Amazing. Just like that, pick up 2 on the field.
So just a formality, man. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. You licking your chops here, Frank, as a player, when you get to this tee box?
Well, it's an opportunity. A 4 here certainly makes the mood better when you walk to 17 and then 18. So a 4 here is more than just making a birdie on a par 5.
$17 for most professionals, Frank, is a wedge or at most a 9-iron. That's a simple shot. What makes it so difficult?
Well, several things. The fact that the color of the hazard is yellow, which is a water hazard, so if you know your rules, then if that ball lands on the green and pitches in the lake, you have to go to a drop zone. You don't get to just drop it on a piece of land. And so even for the best players in the world, there's intimidation and there's embarrassment at stake.
You know what I love about 17? It is really simple. Wet or dry, and on Sunday afternoon late, win or lose. Now one of the more difficult holes in golf, the 18th here at Sawgrass, 462-yard par 4. In 2013, this hole averaged .39 strokes above par. What makes it so challenging, Frank?
Just that big body of water to the left of 18 here that's also shared to the right of 9. Not a single fairway bunker on this in this 18th hole. So really, lack of definition. It's so hard to find a target here. This looks like it's going to find the target.
Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
To win the Players' Championship.
And in for birdie.
That's why you play the game, to stack up the wins. Great effort right there.